Hey, what is going on, guys? DJ Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. Wanted to bring you guys this week's Top 5 Tuesday video. Today, I wanted to just go over my top 5 pairs of sneakers releasing in March 2017. At least as far as we know at this point, it really is going to be subject to change as we get closer to the actual Lola. My dog Lola's chewing on this brand new neck pillow for my kid. Like, my wife bought this. I don't know why she got this for vacation. But it's a little panda neck pillow and my dog's chewing on it, like for real. So we don't really have a full list of the sneakers dropping in March. This is just the ones that I am kind of aware of, and we don't know 100% on some of these either. So just throwing that out there, the list is never firm, and for some reason the brands don't do a very good job of promoting which sneakers are dropping at a precise time. It seems to be just kind of just random sometimes way the drops end up happening, but they happen so frequently that I'm sure it's not easy to stay on point for all of those. So as usual, we always have some runner-ups. So let's go ahead and get into those. First of all is the Air Jordan 4 Cause collaboration. It's rumored to be happening in March. We don't really know too much about it. There's rumored to be a couple different colorways, one friends and family, and then one general release colorway. A lot of people thought there were the royalty 4s with just glow bottoms, so we don't really know a lot about these, and we haven't seen any official images of the Cause collaboration. The only thing that we've seen is the Cause logo on the bottom of the Air Jordan 4, with that glow-in-the-dark sole, which looks magnificent. Kind of reminds me of the Dornbecker Air Jordan 5 Isaacs DBs with that glow sole. It looks really, really solid. So also just a couple other runner-ups. The Silver Surfer Foamposite Pro looks pretty amazing. The texture on the Foamposite material looks really solid. The downside is that $250 price point, man. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to pull the trigger. And also, it's a very competitive date. March 17 seems to be a day where there's a lot of sneakers releasing. Air Max OG1 is another runner-up. That's happening for Air Max Day, sort of Air Max month, if you will. Another runner-up, the Paul George 1. Definitely some new colorways coming in March. We're going to see the first one at the end of February, but I really want to see different colorways. Hopefully a Nike ID option for that. And what happened, Nike ID? What happened to my LeBron 14, my Kyrie 3 Nike IDs? Man, you guys are failing me out there. I'm just waiting for these Nike IDs to drop so I can start designing some stuff. Anyway. Also, the Adidas Crazy Explosive Low Prime Knits Triple Whites just look amazing. Like, I'm sure they're going to have other colorways also, but the Prime Knit version of those lows look really, really solid. Definitely going to be copying at least one pair. And then another one on my list is the Triple White Yeezys. Supposedly, those are actually going to be happening in March. We don't have an official release date, so I'm just leaving those as a tentative because we don't really know 100% for sure if that's actually happening. So let's start off at the number 5 spot. We're going to go ahead and go with the Kith Naked Adidas City Sock 2 collaboration. They look amazing. There's 2 different colorways. The overall look of the City Sock 2s look pretty solid. It looks like there might be a little bit of a difference from the collaborations versus the mainstream models that are actually going to be releasing. Price point is rumored to be $200 on those, so that's kind of steep. But the City Sock is actually a really comfortable model. First one, I have 2 different ones. Definitely going to be trying the second ones just to see. And hopefully I'll have a comparison video for both of them for you guys. So those ones are releasing March 4th for $200, and they're going to have a wider release on March 11th. The March 4th is just going to be on Kith and the Naked website. So the number 4 spot for myself personally goes to the Motorsport Air Jordan 4. So it was a 2006 exclusive release that was specifically for the 4-year anniversary of Jordan Brand's Motorsport team, and it was very, very limited. It wasn't a public release back then, and actually some of the pairs up until last year were actually selling on eBay for $30,000. Pretty crazy price point, but it is what it is, and the Motorsport Air Jordan 4 is getting a massive general release now. So if you guys were a fan of that one back in the day, like, now is the time, obviously, you can get one for cheap. The downside is no sneaker is safe. If you have a sample sneaker that was like super limited, then they could do a major general release the next 2 years or whatever. Like, anything is possible. Every time Jordan Brand brings back a retro, usually there's a little bit of a subtle difference for every single retro. It is what it is, but definitely a contender for the top pickup in March. So the Motorsport Air Jordan 4s are scheduled to be released March 27th, and it's $190. So the number 3 spot goes to a collaboration again with Adidas and White Mountaineering, and this is going to be for the 9317 EQT model. You guys already know I'm a fan of that model. This is a different colorway of that model, and I definitely just want to see how it looks in person. I want to see the differences between the collaboration and the release model. Hopefully we're going to see more colorways, not just this one White Mountaineering one. And I don't know the retail. Usually these collaborations, the retail gets spiked a little bit, so hopefully it's not too difficult. of a price point. So those ones are rumored to release March 17th. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have the Atmos Air Max 1. This is definitely one of the most sought after Air Maxes on the open market right now. And if you guys remember last year during Air Max Day, there was a vote for bringing back one of your favorite Air Maxes, and hands down, unanimous decision, the Air Max 1 Atmos ended up winning that. That's not the one I voted for. I voted for the Warhawk or whatever Air Max 90s, but regardless, the Atmos ones are definitely a classic. So what is this Atmos Air Max 1? A lot of people have been talking about it. You see like a Tiffany blue, you see the elephant print, but why is it so popular? So the reason why these are called the Atmos Air Max 1 is because the co-founder of the store Atmos actually created this one and co-designed the shoe, which is kind of the reason why they were named after his store. So that is kind of a little bit of the history behind why these are so popular. A very limited shoe, very highly sought after back then. And so now that hype is real, and it's probably going to be another really limited release as well for Air Max Day. We don't have an official price point, and honestly, I haven't seen an official release day. Rumored is March 26th. So the number 1 spots we have goes for myself personally, which you guys already know. I'm definitely anticipating this model. It's the Vapor Max from Nike. It is basically the brand new model of Nike Air, and I really want to see what this model is all about. There's just so much intricate look to the sole of these things. It looks like you're sitting on a pillow of air, and on top of that you have a really nice looking fly-knit upper. I just really like the overall aesthetics of the shoe. I just think it looks so sick. I really can't wait to get my hands on at least one pair of these things. Retail is $190, not too bad considering the fly-knit Air Max was $225. It looks like Nike is dropping back the prices, $190. Definitely thumbs up for me. I'm going to be buying that one. But that pretty much tops off my top 5 list for the sneakers that I'm anticipating in March. I'm sure we're going to see more Jordans. I'm sure we're going to see more Yeezys. I'm sure we're going to see more NMDs and more Ultra Boost. All those things I definitely can't wait for either, but we don't know because we don't have really a firm date on a lot of those things as of right now, and it's just too early. So as the weeks go on, I'm definitely going to be posting more stuff and letting you guys know what's releasing. If you guys haven't checked out the website yet, collectivekicks.com, I try to keep up to date with the news on sneakers on there, as well as on Twitter, on Instagram. So leave some comments what you want to see for next week's Top 5 Tuesday. I will be in Maui. Not sure if I'm going to be able to actually record one or not, but maybe I can do something on the fly. But anyway, that's all we have. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. And hit the thumbs up button if you guys like the video. I always appreciate your support. It's tough. Sometimes I get 1,000 thumbs up. Sometimes I don't. It's kind of really low interaction. But regardless, I'm happy for anybody that hits the thumbs up button out there. So I appreciate y'all. But thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. Have a good one. And we'll catch you guys with some more videos soon. Peace, guys.